Hey, if you don't happen to know who I am, my name is Reese Sliker and I am the owner and founder of Define. And today I wanted to talk a little bit more about why clean is so important to me. Because back in 2020, I decided that I wanted to start my own makeup line. And so there are a lot of factors you have to consider. And I'm somebody who's very heavy on branding and sticking strong to what you want in a brand and not wavering from that. Because that's how, you set yourself apart. That's how you're different. And that's how you make sure you maintain who you are in the process. And so when I was creating Define, one thing that was so important to me was that the makeup was as clean as it could be without sacrificing the performance aspect of it, right? Because we want something that's really clean that we feel good about using and we're not every day like, oh my gosh, okay, awesome, I'm gonna put makeup on my face and who knows what chemicals are on there, right? It's not a good feeling. So in starting Define and looking at what I wanted in a makeup line, there was one standard that I was introduced to, and that's called the EU approved standard. So if it's European standards, that means it's free of over 1,300 different chemicals inside of your cosmetics. That's pretty awesome if you ask me. And I don't know if you've been over to Europe, but it's been a while since I was there. However, I know my mom loves to say that like you can smell the market before you can see it. And so Europe has a lot higher standard than we do here in the US when it comes to a lot of things, specifically like food or cosmetics, etc., right? But anyway, so Europe bans over 1,300 different chemicals. But guess how many the US bans? Not 1,000, not 500, not even 100. They only ban 60 chemicals inside of their cosmetic products. Isn't that insane? We go from 1,300 to 60 when you go into a different region of the world. And so when I was looking at creating Define, I was like, I love that standard because I know that that is a higher standard. However, I'm still gonna get performance out of my products for that. And so I was like, absolutely, let's do it. But why would clean be so important to somebody who was, gosh, I would have been 16, 17? At the time was because I grew up a really sick kid. And then my parents were introduced to something that completely 180'd our family's health. And ever since then, we've kind of understood that you don't have to be perfect by any means, but if you can swap something out for something cleaner, absolutely do it. Because you know what? Sometimes I'm not all about the kale salad with the like mushroom and onion. Like I can't, I can't be sometimes. Sometimes I do like eating foods that are maybe not the healthiest, but it's all about balance and finding ways that you can be cleaner. Because when you look at our world currently, we are in a really toxic environment. Our air is polluted, our water's polluted, the products we use are polluted. Like, come on, like if we're honest, there's a lot of toxins just, out and about in the air. And so that was something where I was like, okay, if I get the choice to produce something cleaner, I'm going to produce something cleaner. So launch Define with EU approved products. So that is an amazing standard that you'll see throughout the vast majority of our makeup line. And then I went to cosmetology school and I realized there are a lot of chemicals that I'm dealing with daily. However, I love being in the industry. And so I wanted to be in the industry, but I did not love all the chemicals inside of it. So I just needed to figure out what the products were, what they did when it came to styling, because I needed to know the difference between a blow dry spray versus a heat protectant versus a stronghold hairspray versus, there's so many different things. So I just needed to figure out what they did. Then once I figured out what the products did, I started to look for cleaner options. So I found some that I've been using for a while just because I knew they performed. Because being in the salon, if somebody tells you they want their hair curled and they have a specific picture in their mind, you want to give them the picture in their mind. You don't just want to be like, oh yeah, I used something cleaner on you today. However, your curls are going to fall out in about 2 hours because it's not really going to be able to hold. Like, that's not what I want to hear, especially when I'm paying somebody to do my hair, right? And so I was actually lucky enough to be introduced to, I'm looking at it over here, a new hair styling line. Like they have styling products, they have shampoo, they have conditioner, and that is also at an EU approved standard. So I'm so ready to bring that to you guys, but that'll be something shortly coming to Define. So I found an EU approved hair care line. We have an EU approved makeup line. And then when you look around the salon, you're gonna see some retail, but the retail in here is also geared towards that cleaner standard. And I know I've gotten messages from clients who have been like, thank you for offering cleaner options, because they still want products that work, but if they can be cleaner, that's a huge win for them. Because you'll notice we have soap bars in here, we have deodorant, we have I'm looking around like body butter, we have bath bombs, we have perfume, we have homemade laundry detergent, and all those consumable products are things that we put to that cleaner standard. So for instance, the homemade laundry detergent that we make, 100% of the proceeds go to provide clean water for life for people in Africa. They've also helped build homes in Nicaragua. They've also helped free kids from sex trafficking. Like, it's phenomenal what the detergent is used for, the proceeds from that. However, that's only 3 ingredients. And then when you look at the deodorant, it's only 6 ingredients, and you can actually understand everything that's in there, and it works. That's huge for me, being somebody who's around clients every day. I don't want to smell bad. I think that's one of my biggest fears, is smelling bad in front of a client. And so I'll definitely use a cleaner deodorant. And the perfume that we have here, you can read everything that's in there. You're not like, what is this chemical inside of the perfume? But all the notes that it says it is, that's what it is. Plus it's in, I believe, a coconut oil base. And so all the products that we have in here are geared towards that cleaner lifestyle, because it's all about balance. It's all about being able to find, products that still work, but products that you love and that are clean. And so that's why clean is really important to me. And I want to start to hit home on that a bit more, because that's something that I really do believe in, is finding those cleaner options, but still getting the performance out of them. And so anytime you shop through Define, just know that you're finding some of my favorites, some of my family's favorites, when it comes to clean products that work. But thank you so much for joining me today. If you want to hear more about Define, if you want to hear more about all the products that we offer and how you can be a part of switching things to a cleaner lifestyle, you don't have to be crazy and go all out, but just swapping out what you can to have that cleaner lifestyle, be sure to follow Define. But thank you so much for joining me, and I hope you have a great rest of your day.